Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ashley, and today's video is going to be jam-packed with decluttering and organizing motivation. I got some new organizers and we are going to be tackling my kitchen. We're doing my upper and lower cabinets. This takes me a total of 2 days, but you guys, it feels so amazing. So if you guys are in need of some decluttering and organizing motivation, then you're definitely in the right place. The before and afters look so good and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So right here is my new organizers. This one is just for over the sink because I needed something for my scrubbing brush. So I picked that up, and then I also picked up these organizers off of Amazon. They had really great reviews, so I'm excited to try them out because I have way too much piled up and unorganized in my cabinets. As y'all know, I love pulling everything out before organizing. That way we can go through it, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to be pulling out all of my stuff underneath. Down here is just a mess. So this is what it's looking like currently.
And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded.
Definitely recommend clearing off some counter space to put your stuff on, or make sure your floor is clear so you can put all of your stuff that you're going to declutter out into the open. I know I say this every time, but you guys, I seriously cannot highly recommend anything more than pulling everything out when you are decluttering. I know it's easy to shove stuff to the side and, you know, try to organize around it, but I promise you, pulling it out is well worth all of the extra effort. You will go through it a lot more thoroughly, and you can just see what you have and what you don't use. So definitely recommend. So now that I have everything out of my lower cabinets, I'm gonna go ahead and clean them. As you can see, they are filthy. They are so gross. And the builders, they left so many stickers on the cabinets that were like halfly ripped off. So after I get done wiping them down, I am going to use some rubbing alcohol and soak them for a couple minutes and then rub them off. The microfiber cloth and alcohol got it off pretty easily. You did have to use a little bit of elbow grease, but it does take it off. So if you guys have some stickers stuck onto something, definitely try rubbing alcohol. It did not mess up the wood or anything. Don't leave it for too long, but I do just pour it on there and then scrub it off in about 30 seconds or so. And as for cleaning products, y'all know the Method wood cleaner is my absolute favorite. It's in the almond scent. It smells amazing. Does a great job, so that's what we're going to be using to clean the cabinets.
Work it out. 'Cause we're like alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, we can work it out. Alpha and omega, alpha and omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter. I know we can sort it out. Alpha and omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are alpha and omega.
I find it so satisfying to see dirty cabinets be wiped clean. So I was really trying to get those good shots for you guys, but I'm not gonna lie, it was so hard because these cabinets were so dark. I had to have a light shining on them to be able for you guys to see in there. So if you notice the lighting a little wonky, that is why, but I wanted to be able to show you guys all of those good shots because these cabinets were filthy. And I definitely recommend pulling things out and wiping them down at least every few months. We've been in this house for almost 4 months, and this is how much dust and dirt collected in there. As you'll see throughout this video, it was crazy. Some of these cabinets were really disgusting.
Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you make me feel fine. Wanna look at you all night. Put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful. You know you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know?
I want to say a huge thank you to all of my amazing subscribers. You guys have been blowing me away with all of the love and support you have been giving me, especially on this decluttering series. You guys seem to really be enjoying it, and I am enjoying making this content. It feels so good to get my house in order. It's definitely a lot of work, but you guys, it's so worth it, and I am so excited to hear you guys are cleaning along with me and decluttering your house as well. It really does make my day, but I just want to say thank you so much because my views have been up, and it just means so much to me. So thank you so much to all of you guys for liking and sharing my decluttering videos. I truly appreciate it. And if you're new here, I really hope if you do enjoy this content, you consider subscribing, because I do upload tons of cleaning motivation every single week, and I would love to have you here.
Wanna look at you all night, wanna put you in that spotlight. Oh, you know you're beautiful, you're beautiful, and it's like you're untouchable, like you're untouchable. Don't you know you're beautiful.
Now that all the cabinets are clean, it is time to put together my organizer. You guys, this was so simple. All I had to do was add the little dividers and some rubber grips at the bottom, and that was it. So this is really nice because you can space out your dividers as need be, and it's also like adjustable for the length, however long you need it. So I'm actually going to put it in the cabinet and then figure out what I want to put in it. That way I know where to put the dividers.
I want to put you in that spotlight. Looking.
Since I had a lot of pans and pots that could actually fit inside of each other, I tried to put at least 2 or 3 together between each divider, just so I wasn't using so many dividers and like taking up more space, because obviously the more you can put together, the less it's going to take up. So that was my thinking and my mindset. So I put them together before adding the divider, and I was shocked how many I was able to fit onto this thing. I was able to fit all of my pots and pans on this one. So I still have the other one, which you guys will see what I use it for, but I was blown away. It looks so much better down here now.
I left things unsaid, and you cannot forget how my mistakes haunt us, but do they really daunt us? Your tongue can be sharp, you've cut me close to the heart, but we can master the art. And the thing is that these scars are scary, but they are.
I knew that I wasn't going to have too much that I wanted to discard out of here, but I did want to go through it and see if there was, anything that I didn't need or had duplicates of. So I ended up getting rid of one of my cutting boards because I literally never use it. It's a huge wooden one. It just takes up a bunch of space. So I got rid of that, and then I was trying to stack things together to see how I could organize them the best into the cabinet. I'm really surprised how many of my pans I was able to fit on just one. So I think I'm actually going to take the lids out of my basket and put the lids in my other little organizer, because I have this one and I was able to fit, majority of my stuff on there. My big pots and stuff, there's no point in trying to put those on there because it's going to take up, the entire rack. So I'm gonna put this together and then we'll put the lids on it.
Like a song about our past, so I'll just close my eyes and dream about our kids and how they're running around. Won't you come and lay down next to me? Close your eyes and we'll be free.
So this big one is so tall that I had to leave more space so I could tilt it more, but I got them all in there.
of what will come. I have made the choice of thinking bigger. 'Cause you are all that I need. You are all that so I just close my eyes and dream about our kids and
So these are my bit smaller appliances. Ideally, I would like to fit all of them together with my couple pots. I only have 3 pots in here, so I have plenty of space, and then I would like to keep my bigger appliances together. So I'm gonna see if I can make this organized inside of this cabinet.
we are who we are. Why don't I be me and you be you? We're spreading color around us. We're lighting up the sky, it's what we do. We shouldn't care about anyone or anything that brings us down.
So it looks cluttered, but you guys, we have not a lot of cabinet space, and I have a lot of cooking utensils and appliances. So even though this cabinet is really full, it is organized. So up here I have my toaster, my waffle maker, my chopper. That is my zucchini noodle maker, the plastic things attached to that. And then down at the bottom I have my Ninja in the back. And then these are all of the attachments right here all together. And then I have my 3 big pots right here. So that fits nicely. So this is what we have left to put up. I'm thinking I'm going to move these pictures somewhere else. That makes more sense. But we have my turkey pan. This is probably gonna go with my baking stuff where my Tupperware is that I've already organized. If you guys missed that video, I will link it. But I'm gonna put that down there. And then I just have my big appliances that I'm going to fit in my last cabinet.
I will like you just the way you are, the way you are. Oh, keep on doing what you do, doing what you do. Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do, doing what you do, what you do, doing what you do. Do what you like to, what you like to do, what you like to, what you like to, what you like to do.
So I was able to barely fit all of our big appliances in here. I have my crock pot, my Instapot. In the back I put the turkey baster, and then I have my air fryer and my rice cooker. Here are the new organizers I picked up from Walmart to do my upper cabinets.
Just keep on doing what you do, doing what you do.
It is now the next day and we're ready to tackle the rest of the kitchen. And then down here is supposed to pretty much be cleared out. So I definitely need to get majority of this stuff out of here. I can keep, you know, like a couple things, but I need to get this cleared out and hopefully fit everything into this smaller one. So we're gonna pull everything out and go through it, see what I can get rid of. This is my problem with cleaning products. I love trying new things and I have quite the collection, but then my storage is limited. So I'm gonna go through everything, see what I can discard and what's like almost empty and all of that. That way I can condense it down a bit. And I had to clear out underneath here because we have our huge water purifier down there, and my husband just, you know, would prefer to have that cleared away. That way we can make sure we don't knock it and it's easy access whenever we need to change it out. So I needed to move everything over to just clear out underneath there, which kind of stinks because we're already so limited for cabinet space. It stinks that that takes up that, you know, double one, but gotta work with what you got. This little bin was full of all of my magic erasers and sponges and stuff. I had so many like mainly used up magic erasers. They were gross, so I had to throw away a bunch of those, and I definitely needed to vacuum this out because there was all kinds of crumbs in here. It still looks dirty, but at least it's vacuumed out, and I did spray it with some Lysol to disinfect it, but it's just used for storage of, you know, our sponges and cleaning products, so it's okay if it looks a little dirty. Nobody's really looking at it. So in the basket, I went ahead and put all of my extra sponges. These are my magic erasers, my all-purpose and floor cleaner from Grove. These are the concentrated glass bottles. So I have them in here. This is my, for cold wash, for my Grove laundry bottle. And then I have my Scotch stainless steel scrubbers, and then all of my brushes and stuff for the dishes. So now this is nice and organized. And I'm gonna finish going through all of these. This was all of the stuff under the sink that is in the wrong place, so I will put those where they belong after I get done.
Under neon bright lights when I see you dancing on the Polaroids. Just wanna have a good time, don't you? It all goes low, low, low. I don't wanna talk before the moment slowly slips away. Get a little dirty, baby, nothing you ain't gonna take, yeah. Fire burning like I do under my tattoos. It's a remedy, 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 yeah. And the way you go, baby, don't you know? There's a remedy, remedy, remedy.
So I was able to fit all of my sprays. A lot of them were too tall to go in the back, so I have my extra Swiffer pads all the way in the back. I have my concentrates, my Pine Sol, and then the ones up front are the ones that I use a lot more often. And then I put my disinfectant wipes and then my sponges. I stuck my tissues up in there because I need a place to put those, so stuck those in there. And then thankfully I was able to clear out down here. This side is all cleared up. I just have like a nozzle back there and a plate cover for the garage that we have to put on. And then I have my fly swatters, the dish detergent, and the extra soap refill. Now we're heading to the top cabinets. This one is just a mix of all sorts of things. I have candles, vases, my extra towels for the dishes that don't fit in my drawer. So right here, I have my towels, you know, I'm pretty organized. I have the drying towels and then the little hand towels all rolled up in this little basket. So I keep those in there, but these are like my extra ones, but I need to go through them, throw away the old nasty ones. Clearly I don't need this many. And then we're just gonna go through the candles and stuff, see what I can get rid of in here. If you guys don't follow me on my vlogging channel, then you wouldn't know, but my husband is currently sick. He did go to the doctor and find out he has the early stages of pneumonia and bronchitis. So we have so many different like medications and his nebulizer and stuff on the counter. So in case you were wondering why it was all cluttered over there, that's just his current medication to help him get better, and then obviously we're going to clear that away. But I do end up decluttering the counter near my coffee bar area because you guys know that's where I store all of my junk. So we will be decluttering that countertop at the end of this video as well. The get rid of pile and the keep.
How can I compare thee when no one ever could come close? Look around, but I can't see. That is usually just how it goes. Brought a new horizon, opened up our doors to something more. Spun me round and you shook me, got me tainted to the core.
I got rid of so much. This is what I'm left with. I threw away all the candles that literally had like the tiniest bit left in them. I'm just, you know, hanging on to them for no reason. So I'm down to just these candles, and then I also have one in my owl, and then I'm burning one right here. And I went ahead and used my little owl holder thing for that. So since I could move these, that was awesome. So I moved them up like that, and I'm going to organize this, fold some of these, put them in the drawer, and then put some upstairs because I like to have some upstairs for when I'm cleaning. I don't have to come back down. So I'm gonna take some of the little hand towels, put those upstairs. Here above my coffee pot, I have a little medicine thing, and then this is just like, I bought this and, you know, for organizing, I just kind of threw it in here. So I think I'm going to move my medicine stuff out of here so I can use this for, you know, other things. And I'm gonna move the medicine thing into there if I can.
I got your smile going on repeat. You're the star of my movie, but now it's done, still stuck in my seat. Ain't getting off easy.
Since I was moving this basket of medicine over, I decided to go through it and see if there was anything expired, or see if there was anything that I could get out of here and move to a different spot. We actually have another basket of like cough and cold medicine and stuff. It's above the refrigerator. So I was pulling anything that we don't use frequently out of the basket, because this is mainly like our vitamins and like the Tylenol, the stuff that we use, you know, more frequently. And then the other stuff I keep above the fridge because we don't need it that often. So it doesn't need to be somewhere where I can just grab it, you know, daily. And then I ended up using one of the baskets that I purchased for the extra hand towels. And then whatever wouldn't fit in there, I'm just gonna discard because we don't need that many. We have so many drying towels. So this would be plenty. It looks so much better in here, nice and organized. Everything is in a bin. That way we can grab it and get it down nice and easily. But now we're heading into the cabinets next to it, which is where we keep our plates and bowls. This is where I really wanted to use my new organizers because I felt like we could condense it down into one cabinet and just free up some space.
Cause I got the system of favorite things. You could be the part where it all begins. You could be the first and the second and the third and the rest of it. You could be one of the things I love. Sunday morning breakfast with my bedroom door locked. I like everything that has a cherry on top. Get on my list of the things I love, love, love. You could be the one I trust. All the second chances, they are nothing for us. I like it all with the cherry on top. Be one of the things I love. We don't have to move so fast. best, baby, I will show you how you can catch my vibe. And right away, got so much time, looping in the blurry lights. Get in my way now, don't be shy, we'll be here dancing day.
I just love how this turned out. It looks so good. I have an entirely empty cabinet now, which I haven't decided what I'm gonna do with, but it's just nice having some empty space. So we freed up one. Now we're heading to my spices. As you can see, I have so many. We love seasonings, clearly, but I needed to go through them and just see if I had doubles and see if there was anything expired, all of that, and pull them down because these cabinets were disgusting. They were definitely the most grossest ones because of all the seasonings, you know, spilling out and falling over. So I definitely needed to clean these and go through all of my seasonings. I wanted to condense it down into one cabinet. That was the goal. So you'll see if I was able to do it or not. I love using baskets for seasonings because I feel like in the cabinet things often fall down and you can't see what's in there, and I love having a basket that you can pull out and go through, and then you can put it back up when you're done. So I loved putting the smaller seasonings in there.
Nobody told me to settle down.
I was really trying to get all of the spices into one cabinet. So I have all of my herbs and stuff in here. And then these are my bigger seasonings. I have all of my oils and vinegars. And then down here are more frequently used spices. We have so much. I got rid of a ton. Like, I got rid of so much, but we still just have a lot. But what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go through this. This is all of what's left is my baking stuff. So I'm probably going to move that up there, put all of my baking stuff at the top. That way we can free up some space.
Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. Nobody loves me better. I'm just too scared to settle down.
So we're gonna move over to this one. This is where we keep all of our cups. Those are all the sippy cups, which I definitely need to go through. There's a lot that we just don't use. And then those are like shot glasses and stuff, which I need to go through that as well. I feel like reorganizing is something us, you know, women love doing, especially because you have to figure out what works best for your space. So when we first moved in, I literally just threw stuff into these cabinets. I just wanted to get unboxed. I'm sure you guys know that feeling when you're just over moving, you just want your stuff out of boxes, so you just throw it in. Well, that's what I did, so I didn't have too much organization. So that's why I really loved pulling everything out and moving them around because I just felt like the kitchen wasn't functioning as nicely as I wanted it to. So by freeing up some space, I was able to move my cups over and put the glasses together, and then use the other cabinet for like sippy cups and tumblers, just so the kitchen made a little bit more sense. I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, but let me know in the comments below, do you often rearrange your house like after you realize things aren't working, or do you just, when you move in, do you just put them in and then that ends up being the way that they stay? Now we're gonna go ahead and take the tumblers out of here. That way we can just leave like my coffee cups above the coffee pot and free up some space.
Every night I'm going on the grid, texting back, I want you, hit you up, I'm on the other side, I miss you, take you off, I came in way too strong, cannot keep it low key.
I did end up going through our tumblers and discarding some of them just because my husband gets a lot of them for free from his work. It's like one of the gifts that they like giving out, or when he goes to like golfing events, he'll get some free tumblers. So our collection has grown so much that we just needed to get rid of some. We just had way too many.
And you're off my radar now, I've lost you. Telling you that I need you, but you're off my radar now. Found myself in between the lines, underneath your bed sheets. It started fun, but now I'm in too deep into this flow. A zero-sum game that I will lose, there's no zipping past it. Every time you walk away from me, I want you. How could I want you more? Or when did I lose my perspective? Oh God, have I lost it? But my cravings for you so shameless, can't get enough. I've lost you, but I need you, and you're off my radar now.
Now we're gonna go through this side. This is definitely stuff I'm gonna keep, but I might rearrange it, and I don't know if I need this in here anymore, but we'll see. I'm gonna pull everything out and see exactly what's in this cabinet.
I'm like an outcast from pillar to post, hitting you up, but I'm stuck on hold. Is it really a bad reception out there? Where are you heading? Why ain't gravity pulling you in closer?
Don't you love the most random things you find in your cabinets? But my essential oils, I had them up here because Ethan, he will get into these and I don't want them to break. So I think I'm going to move these into my bathroom. And then the brushes, we keep these downstairs because we brush the kids' hair in the morning for school. So we definitely need that handy, but I think I'm going to move that into the bathroom downstairs. And then we have our measuring cups. They're just kind of all thrown in there, so I need to organize them. So really not too much up there. Everything is useful. This is my decaf coffee that I need to refill, but I can move that to this side of the cabinet since this is where my coffee stuff is.
And drama on the TV is full of pain, but we're the good part, the happy ending, unexpected plot twist, we always save me. We're the good part, we never fake it, even if it hurts.
That looks so much better. I freed up so much space now in my cabinets. Now I just need to clear off my counter right here because this is where I collect my junk. So I'm gonna go through this, get it all cleared off. But first we're taking a snack break. I have seriously been obsessed with those. I think they're called Rambukim, something like that. They are so delicious. I found them at our grocery store recently and I fell in love with them. If you guys haven't tried them and you have them in your store, definitely give them a try. When you peel them open, they look like a big grape and they have like a big seed in the middle, but they're so delicious. I love them. So I took a break, ate a snack, and now we're tackling this countertop. I just had some bills and stuff that I needed to put into our file box. So cleared away the countertop, wiped it down because it was, you know, covered in coffee grinds and everything else. And now the kitchen feels so amazing. I love decluttering and organizing. It makes such a huge difference. I know from the outside, people can't tell, but when you open up those closets or those cabinets, that feeling of having an organized space is so worth it. So I really hope this video gave you guys some motivation to tackle something around your house today. If it did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. It really does support my channel. And I hope you guys hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. I do upload every single week, and I would love to have you a part of my YouTube family. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye.